the view from the right hand side of the bed is not so bad. You can only see a little bit of the old bathroom, but if I move myself to the other side of the bed, that is my view, which is not particularly nice, which is why this building has to come down. But before I take it down, I'm going to need to clear all the bricks and everything off the top. And also, I was looking at it this morning, it has this big piece of granite right on the top of it, which is going to make, I don't know, be great for something. It could be the base of something, or it could be made it into a table. But the problem is it's going to be massively heavy to take off the top of there. So I am not sure how that's going to work. We'll have to see how that pans out in the future. I probably need a digger or tractor to lift it off, so maybe one of my neighbours will be able to help me. My next flat pack job of the day is to make some chairs. I have 2 of them, I've just unpacked one, but let me show you the colour of the seat. How perfect is that to match the colour of my units? It's actually, this colour here is actually exactly really the colour below. And actually it's two-tone too, if you can see, it's like light and dark, which really kind of blends in with, the kitchen. I only bought 2 of them in the first place. I need 4, just in case the colour wasn't right, but it's perfect. So now I'm going to order 2 more. So the chairs were pretty easy to put together, apart from the last final screw on the chair top into the hole. It was, I don't know why, it was just really difficult to get it to catch on both of them. So yeah, but I've done it now and they tuck under the counter perfectly. The only thing is they are a little bit too tall, but I went online to have a look to see if the other 2 that I want to order, they had slightly smaller and they don't have them in stock. So I'm going to buy 2 more of the same, and then worst case scenario, can always cut the bottom of the legs off. For me it's fine, but for someone who's taller than me, they're going to be like a long way. I'll show you from the counter. Well, I don't know if you can actually see, really. It looks quite close, doesn't it? But when you're eating, it means you're going to have to lean over like this to eat your food. But it's all good. Sorry about the mess on the counter. Happy days. The digger has arrived. Woohoo! Ready, steady, Let's go. I find this scary, the operation of these things. There's some very, very big rocks there. So and I'm not getting rid of all the rocks. It's just the whatever's in that pile is going. I have plenty of rocks. The digger has left, and so has that huge pile that was here. Look how much space I've got now. And of course now begins the clear up operation of all of this stuff in here. I need to sort all this out, organize it. I need to level all this out here. And yeah, because there's like, if I leave it now to dry out, there's going to be like big undulations in it. Sweep off all of this area here, move all this stuff here, just a general good tidy up, and yeah, just make it look a nicer area. It is 7 o'clock in the morning and I am out early because the days have been so hot and muggy and it's quite fresh at the moment. And so I'm going to quickly do, well, I say quickly, it's probably going to take me about an hour to sort this area, not tidy the area, but just to level out the soil here in this area before it gets too hot today. And I just want to do that because it's going to make me feel so much better that I've done that job. So I've just quickly realised that this job is going to be a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, because behind me, this area here is still got quite a lot of stones and things here, and there's like a big hump here that I need to move all of that. And then I'm finding lots of rubbish tiles that I don't want in the land that I'm picking up as I'm going along. So yeah, what I thought was going to be a quick 1 hour job is going to be a few hours, probably every morning at this time. Excuse how I look this morning. I've not even I washed my face or done anything. So yeah, I'm probably looking a bit rough, but hey, this is what life is like here when you want to get things done early in the morning. I've now swept all this area here, so you can see now where all the granite is around this area here. It still needs a better clean than this, and I'll do that once I've moved these other things from here. And I've kind of spread the biggest kind of humps that there were around. It's not level by any means. And as I was doing it, I was thinking that what I am thinking for to park my car, because here is not a good area to park a car because it gets full sun during the day, and that isn't good beating down on the car or when you want to go in it. So I plan to make some kind of shape. Well, take this roof down here because it's falling down anyway. I will also need to move these pillars, bash them down somehow, and have this area just here, section here, for car park, well, to park a car or two, maybe in this area here. It seems fitting that it was the old barn for donkeys, so it can be the modern day barn for cars. And then they're kind of out the way there, if it's parked there. Although then I'll be able to see it from the house. So I'm not sure because this whole area here, particularly this area here where the water storage tank is I want to make this into like a beautiful garden area and have maybe a small table and chairs here or something like that. So yeah, this is all going to be like work in progress, shall we say. So I'm going to cut for the first time some of my beautiful sweet peas. And I actually watched a video online yesterday to see how I should cut them to also help the growth of them too. So just looking at this one. Oh, they're so beautiful. I don't want to actually take a cutting. But I think if I take, and it said to cut them low down, quite low down as well. So I think if I cut this one here, then I've got like buds and everything on it. So it's going to last inside for longer. Let me smell it. And all the different colours I was reading about, they will smell slightly different. Actually, some of my sweet peas are looking a little bit wilty like this. I mean, they are getting a lot of water. I'm making sure of that. Maybe it's too much water, I don't know. I mean, they look all right at the top, but does anyone know what the problem is? Am I giving them too much water? Not enough water? Like this one. It seems to be the purple ones actually. It's completely died, I think. beauty. Ah, these are seats. So I'm going to do the smell test of the sweet peas that I've just picked. Actually, I also picked this yellow daisy type flower, which doesn't smell at all. So this one is like a coral colour. That's got quite a smooth smell to it. Then there's the red one. That's definitely a bit more vibrant. This little coloured multi-purple one. Oh, yes. Actually, I saw online that this was a favourite of a lady's. I can't remember the name of it, but this smells beautiful. My video just cut out, but that mixed pink one there smells absolutely gorgeous. I think that is my favorite. Then the mixed kind of purple one there. So I'm sure some of you guys out there know what the names of the different sweet pea colors are. So please let me know in the comments what my favorite smells are. So I'm ready to paint the cupboard door of the bathroom cabinet, and I've gone for this graphite grey. I don't know how it's going to look. So yeah, let's just paint and see. The choice of colour really was between this and like a taupe, like a colour, oh, similar to this wood colour, I think, maybe like darker. But I thought that, yeah, the grey would actually offset, I don't know, against the wood of the top, the wood, what am I trying to say? The top, the wood top of the cupboard. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to put this camera down because it's difficult to do while painting. And now we wait to see how it dries and whether it needs another coat, whether I even like the colour. So I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to offer it up in the bathroom to the cupboard, and then let's see. I haven't taken you down to the back field for a while, so I thought I would bring you here. And as you can see, all the grass now has been cut because it was so high, and actually last night it rained because it had been so hot and muggy here, and it's such a relief. It's so nice and fresh this morning. And also this is going to help me so I can do my pathways, which hopefully I'll start soon. So let me show you what's happening down here. My poor avocado, I think it didn't have enough water, and I'm trying to revive it. I keep watering it. I mean, it has got some new growth on it, so I think it will be all right. I just have to keep watering it a lot. And so the pathway will go, let me show you, round the avocado, and then it will come along here. Now, remember I planted all these guys, and they are doing really nicely. The pink one seems to be doing best, then the red one. That's a white one that hasn't come out yet. That's the other red one, pink one, and then this white one down here is doing okay. So yeah, they are going to look lovely. Oop. Trying to go backwards. So the idea here is that they will grow big, but I will keep them trimmed back so that they don't go so big. I just want it to grow, so it makes, you know, like a higher than the wall, a bit higher than the wall, so it just gives the field some privacy. Although, to be honest, nobody walks around here. My neighbours, these people, well, there aren't any neighbours here, and then the other ones are just down there. They only come every now and again. So the path will come around here. I created a second bin for my compost, so that's good that that's got watered now, because it's difficult for me to get the hose there at the moment to water that. So down here, the pathway will continue. You can see all the beautiful vines are really growing well down here. This is the clementine. It's not doing too badly. And then around here, we have the cherry tree. It's doing okay, cereja. The Nespera, which I chopped back and had a lot of dead bits on it, has got lots of new growth on it. I didn't expect it to fruit this year, but I think it's doing okay. So next year, hopefully there'll be fruit on that. And okay, so this, I'm on a terrace at the moment, so I'm just going to walk down here. So I intend the path to come, whoops, around here somewhere, and past the olive tree. Oh, here we are. Here's the almond tree. Not doing too badly. Lots of vines down here. So beautiful. I'm going to get a load of grapes, I think. The fig tree has got figs growing on it. I don't know. There's quite a lot growing. They're taking their time. But it's got quite a lot on it. Another beautiful vine. And another apple tree. There's a few apple trees down here. There's another one just here. Where am I going? Oh, yes. Oh, I suppose it really will come. The path doesn't really come this way. Or that's why I need to make a path so I know. So it's going to come from the cherry tree there, along here, past the raspberry bush, which actually is doing all right. I tried one the other day. It was all right. Not spectacular, but it was all right. And the lemon tree, well, yeah, the poor little lemon tree is, I don't know. I think it just needed a lot of water, which it's now had. So hopefully that will be all right. And then we have the beautiful blueberries. Now this is doing really well. Look at these beautiful blueberries that are coming along here. And it's got lots of new growth on it. So yeah, that's good. That's nice. And then where's the other tree? Oh, the orange tree somewhere. The vine is, I need to get a stick to pull the vine back actually. And here is the orange tree, and that's doing okay too. So yeah, that's what the field's looking at the moment. Hardly a food forest right now, but we have the beginnings. And then I'm not sure at what time I should be planting some more fruits. I just wanted to experiment firstly to see how they grew down here, and they seem to be all right. So I will buy more fruits, and yeah, the trees next year will be a bit bigger, but this is going to be like, you know, we just have to be patient with time. And then hopefully this whole area will have trees and fruit bushes growing around it, a meandering path, maybe a pond area. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. This, I'm not quite sure. I think this is an orange tree, but it didn't flower. So I'm not really expecting anything from it. Or it might even be a pear tree. I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Let me know if you know what this bush is. I haven't quite finished painting the cupboard yet, and I think I need to put another coat of paint on the door. But this is how it's looking at the moment, and I need to paint the white as well around there. But I think like the overall effect, if you can imagine that, all that grey colour, and then you've got the difference with the wood on the top and the same colour as the sink, it's going to look nice. So aside from clearing up all this area behind me here, I want to talk about what my next project's going to be. It's going to be a smaller project, but something that is going to be very much needed over the summer months here. And although today is a lot cooler, the last few days it's been so hot and muggy here, like 37 degrees. I've been having to use the shower like 3 times during the day. Every time I do any work, it gets so hot. So this has become my priority. This storage tank to be turned into a dipping pool. There is actually quite a lot of work to do here. I really need to clean all the wall area behind. I mean, really, I should repoint it, but it's going to be too hot to do that. So I'm just going to clean it all up so that to limit what falls into the pool area. And this pool area needs to be sealed, and it needs to then have a waterproof pool paint put on it. I want to paint all the outside of it, although that isn't a priority. That could actually wait. And put a shade up over here. So yeah, there is, we need to sort out a way to pump the water around as well. So there is quite a lot of things that will be happening here, I hope, very soon. I wanted to make one final piece of video this week, and this is a shout out to all of you who watch my videos and like and share them and comment. My channel is growing organically, and that's so amazing. And I nearly have 8,000 subscribers now. And that for me is also a dream, because when I first started this channel, I thought if I had 1,000 subscribers, I would be happy. And so of course I am so happy that I've nearly got 8,000 subscribers. And this is a little ask for you. So half of you who watch my videos are not currently subscribers. And this is fairly normal on YouTube. I'm not really sure why that is, but all that it means, if you subscribe to my channel, it's free. And it just means that when I put out a video or any post, that you get to see them. So what I'm asking is to help me get to the next to the 8,000 subscribers because I need about 80 more subscribers. That's all. And like my last week's video had nearly 10,000 views on it. So like even like if you say half of you haven't subscribed, that's about 5,000 of you. And I just need 80 more. So that's my kind of little ask this week, if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're not already. And the other thing I want to say is thank you so much to all of you who clicked on the link last week for the Flextail mosquito repeller. I'll also put the link in this week's description of the video too, because it is such a great product, and I wouldn't say that if I didn't believe it, and I'm using it all the time. And actually also people bought it as well, which is amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope that it works as well for you as it does for me. Okay, so those are all my thank yous. I'm so grateful for you all just being here and watching my videos. And I will see you all again next Sunday. Have a great week. Bye.